Hello.
I'm going a warm.
Oh.
Hi there. Countdown.
I said 30 seconds.
You're supposed to count in your head, Corey.
Nope.
Welcome everybody to Dungeon Mechanics. We are here for another exciting episode of Dusk of Achordia, here on episode 8. I feel like we started this last year, and we're burning the midnight oil. That's what we're doing. So, in our last episode, our heroes were separated. Ditch and Narissa had to make it back to the hideaway in the upper area districts. That was the generalized location where everyone was agreed to meet up at. Meanwhile, Maul and Dash had to make their way back from the Arcanum, but not after talking to the, what's her name? Chief...
Magistrate.
Chief Justice. Yeah.
Chief Justice.
Chief Justice Rasa. And then she was able to get them guided down to just the upper area districts to meet up with the rest of the party. But by the time they arrived, all the food had been eaten by Ditch and Narissa and Nanari. But thanks to...
After we had pasta.
Did y'all have... I thought y'all had soup.
No, I don't.
Never.
I think we had to. I know for a fact I do have extra, but it is in a bag of garbage connected to my weight.
Dash was able to inform them that Guy was in trouble at the Republic of Nulon, to which the party headed that way. Upon arriving, Ditch just walked to the scene of the crime. After a bit of questioning, he was able to determine and retrieve Guy's ring, but he was able to determine that the Maester, the Grand Maester, had been killed, mostly by seeing the dead body. And after the party regrouped, they were informed by Nox to meet up at the Gentry Guild, but before that, they made a quick stop at Prospector's Gaze to do a bit of shopping, clothes shopping for Ditch, because he was a troll goblin that gave
I
you
gave my
your
cool thing.
cool thing
my
to
cool
Narissa
outfit.
so she could look cool, but he was a naked goblin underneath all along. And they had to get him clothes. So he got clothes, and what is it? Cyndi Lauper meets Madonna?
It's Madonna.
It's just
I'm
Madonna?
I'm just a girl that wants to have fun like a virgin.
It's Madonna meets dance. What's the dance moms? Like, or like
Yeah.
toddlers and tiaras.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like that. There's no makeup.
Momagers.
Or is there makeup? Who knows?
No,
I'm
there's a little
fabulous.
bit
Is
of,
all.
bit of blush. Yeah, you're fabulous.
Probably like took somebody's lipstick and just like bit it off while you were putting it on, and your
The teeth are
are
just
all-
red.
Oh yeah.
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 I see all of this. I see it so clearly in my... It's like burnt in my brain. And afterwards, they grouped up. Narissa also talked with one of her friends that was at the previous burnt down shop that she had in the Black Market district. But they left, headed to the Gentry Guild, where they met up with Nox. She informed them that they were late. They made it to the dining hall. There were 6 individuals there aside from the rest of the party. And then Lilith arrived, and that is where we are opening up currently. Maul, with your intent, you rolled high enough to conceal the fact that you're not just announcing that the Grand Maester's dead in the room. So the only people that heard it were Ditch and Narissa, vis-a-vis the rings. You would hear that up. Also, Narissa, you have Detect Thoughts still up, but you haven't pushed past the initial barrier sort of thing. Other than that, let's get started. But first, we have a new face.
Wait, who?
Cherie.
I don't see anybody. What are you talking about?
She's right here.
Hi.
Hi,
I'm
Cherie.
Nice to meet y'all. I'm excited to be here.
Yay.
Get our new layout too, because we've added another person.
I know, we're so fancy. Fancy fee. So to paint the scene for you, Cherie, your character would be sat at this dining room table at any of the chairs kind of towards the upper end of it. And there are some distinguished individuals there. Maul, I think you were the only one that kind of noticed or paying attention last time, but there was a gentleman that had an entirely like black arm that he was just kind of like showing off, and then like a regular rest of his body sort of thing. But it was a definite contrast to what you would expect.
Like it was Vanta Black?
Like it was 50 Shades of Black. No, it was just like black, like charcoalish black. Have you roll a nature check to see if you would even know like what it would be?
Sure. 6.
Okay. His arm looks black. But yes, painting the scene, there are some distinguished individuals there. Vestar, you would know there is a certain... Okay, I'm going to pull it up because my brain's not working here properly. There is a member from the Heartgrave family. His name is Alengard Heartgrave. And he would be the man that has the blackened arm. There is a kind of popular just by fame mostly, but there is a cleric woman there by the name of Vigret Ella Davier II. She is a Goliath woman. She's usually smoking like a cigar of some sort. There's you, obviously. And then there is just some other local gentry members of the guild there as well. But you would definitely know the prior to. Other than that, is there anything anyone would like to do? As Maul, you see a cause for concern slightly cross Lilith's face as she stares at you.
Did you guys hear me? Narissa. Ditch. Did you guys hear me? I said we have to tell Lilith that she's in danger because the Chief Magister was killed. Okay.
Remember we said don't say that up so loud in this
right.
room.
I'm speaking in my...
Hold on. Who's Lilith?
The lady.
Star is totally like ear hustling. Just like very calmly picking at her food.
Right. And we have to tell her what?
She's
what happened?
What's she in danger from?
Somebody's gonna assassinate her.
Right, that's what we're here for. I forgot we saw the dead body of the magistrate, and now we're like telling everybody.
Yeah, apparently we are.
Right. Where is she currently?
Stax, where is she currently?
She's
'Cause we're there
standing
yet?
right in front of Maul. The second entry point of the room that y'all did not come through would be kind of to the right.
Can I do
right
an
section
insight
of the
check
room.
on the rest of the people in this room?
Sure.
I want to roll for every single person here.
Do you want to do it for Nox as well, or does she pass the ditch insight check?
We've already insight checked her once.
No,
Why would we do it again?
I do think that she is a pod person, so I will.
Absolutely.
I just want to do one blanket check. I don't want to actually roll for
yeah.
every single person. I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. I have to just also get here. Hold on. Everybody just chill. Everybody chill out. I did not have this pulled up. I do blame Brent, though. So.
Okay. And since you would be part of that, Vistara, you can roll either deception or persuasion in just body language, I would say.
Oh my God. Point. My rolls are still on point. I got a 9.
Nice.
So everybody's suspicious.
So I am right in front of Lilith. Just clear the air.
Yes.
Just confirm everything. Okay.
She's staring at you. She just hasn't said anything.
All right. As I look around and don't really see anything that sticks out as somebody I would think is suspicious, I'm going to make my way up to Lilith.
Okay. And just point of order, the table's centered in the middle, and then that room that she came out of is to the right of it, whichever side is your right. And it's maybe 20, 25 feet from the table. So y'all are, if you're going by Lilith, you're about 25 feet from the table.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make my way over, and I'm looking good. I'm hustling. I'm probably moving the hips back and forth. Big smile on my face. I point to one person, and I'm like I know them.
Marissa,
it's like the waiter bringing in food.
No photos. Narissa's hanging back and kind of just trying to see if she can sense anything with the base level of detect thoughts. If she feels anything that feels like we're gonna fucking murder this person, or anything interesting, she's gonna try and push in.
Okay.
All right. I'm sure she notices me.
Yeah, Lilith
whoa,
sees both of you.
How awesome is this guy?
Nox told me a bit about her friends. I assume you are Ditch and you are Maul.
Yes.
Oh, I feel esteemed, thank you. And you, of course, Lilith, right?
Yes, my name is Lilith. I am in charge of the Gentry Guild.
Oh, come on, I know everything. Nox has told me everything. Basically, you're the hot tamale. Oh, God, tamales sound good.
You were speaking of the Grand Maester.
Yes. I think you're in danger. I don't know if you heard yet, but the Grand Maester was murdered.
So much blood.
Actually, yes, I did hear of that.
We think you're next.
Why exactly? What?
We believe and have some information pertaining to this certain election, and we believe that somebody is systematically trying to take out those running.
And now that the Grand Maester's dead, his position is open. And without saying, I don't have any proof, but it probably is, the Baron is probably got a hand in it.
I'm gonna kick a waiter in the shin as he walks by just a little bit, so he drops one of the champagnes, and I'll catch it out of the air.
Okay. Roll a either sleight of hand or just direct unarmed strike.
Fucking killed it. It's a 9.
Nice. That's enough to cause concern. So this champagne glass falls out. You catch it. So, if I get this correctly, you believe the Grand Maester has been murdered and that I am next on the list.
I don't know that you're next, but I think you're in danger.
From what exactly? What killed the Grand Maester?
A murderer?
It was, I assume probably a meteorite, because half the entire building was taken out.
No, something came from inside the building and busted out, remember?
No, I didn't see anything. I saw a building, rubble, a dead person, and it's possible it's a meteor. Let's not rule it out.
Well, whatever it was, it busted out from inside and got away.
Ditch and Maul, roll a history check.
Easy. It's a 9. That's 3 9s in a row. Thank you. I think I win.
History. 17.
Okay. What was your question?
Am I close enough to be able to kind of like feel how she's thinking as they're telling her this? Is she thinking like, oh my God, these people are insane. Look at this goblin. Look at this pod person. Oh wait, that's not.
I'm not a pod person.
Actually,
You are you're literally a pod person.
No, I'm not.
Narissa, roll a insight check.
Nurses on me. Everybody's pod people.
I was curious about
I'm with you.
How close is Vistara to this conversation that's happening?
Probably
And
25, 30.
To be fair, in no way is Ditch being discreet.
Of course. No one expects him to be.
35 feet?
Nobody
give or
speaks
take?
Goblin but me.
Okay, is
And me, clearly.
Oh, yeah.
Allengard
Yep. I'm not.
Allengard closer to them than closer to that conversation that's happening?
No, he would be one of the ones sat next to you. So y'all are kind of to the left side of the table, and they're to the right side. Like Narissa sat across from you, and then behind her is them talking. So you can see from where you're sat, the goblin and Maul talking to Lilith. You can roll perception if you're trying to like hear. I mean, aside from Ditch, who's probably not whispering.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see how much of this conversation I'm privy to. I would like to hear it all.
I need the tea.
You said
Hunty.
insight, right?
Yes.
So you-
9.
It's accurate. I mean, you're not getting anything from Lilith.
Well, glad to have joined the 9 club.
It's the curse. What was that?
So a 16.
Okay, so I would say, for the most part, you're getting like the gist of some type of shift in the conversation that's a bit serious. And then with their body language, you can kind of tell that they're not talking about something.
Can I read
easy.
her mind and tell that she's eavesdropping on us?
Roll another insight check.
Better
I
fucking
think
work.
that the answer to that is probably not.
I can't read that dice. I don't know why I rolled that. That is. We're gonna put that one away. Okay, we're gonna roll one more time.
I swear, if you say 9.
14.
Okay, so
-5, 9.
you try and like ping Lilith, and then when you don't get anything back, you're like, okay, that's fine. She's the head of the Gentry Guild. This is normal. And then you go to Vestara specifically. And it kind of registers that like her thoughts, you haven't picked up any since your detect thoughts has been up. And at first it kind of like mingled in with the fact that you're just hearing all the other people's thoughts, just like talking about generalized banter. But she also is kind of giving off a Lilith ping as far as mind goes.
Okay. Interesting.
Are you concealing any type of? Because you're right across from her. So are you
I'm
doing?
gonna sit down at the table across from her and just smile.
As that is happening, Vigret, the Goliath woman, kind of speaks up. This is all very boring. I would like to enjoy a meal together. Can we all just sit down and do that?
Yo, who is this?
Vigret, she is a very large Goliath woman. Sat
I'm
at
in
the
love.
table. Oh gosh. And she says it loud enough so that like Maul, Ditch, everyone in the room can hear. She's not really concealing.
I'm gonna skitter underneath the table towards her and then climb up in the chair next to her before anybody can sit down next to her.
Okay. There is a seat. It's Ditch's seat. Lilith like looks at you, Maul, watches Ditch scurry away, and then kind of like nods a bit and goes to sit at the head of the table. Are you still standing there?
So say that again. I'm sorry.
So this is called role playing.
So Lilith nods at you, Maul, watches Ditch scurry away, and then kind of like ushers herself over towards the head of the table to sit down.
Okay. Do we have assigned seats?
No, you can sit wherever you like.
Is there anyone sitting next to her?
Well, she's at the head of the table, so it's like head
Pull
and
up
then.
next
Oh,
to her.
okay. I didn't
Right
know if
next
there
to
was
her.
like a head. I didn't know if there was like a
Drag the
head.
chair over.
There is one chair. You'll be sat across from Ditch, but there is one chair empty, kind
Okay.
of to the left side.
I didn't know if it was like one of those head tables that is like perpendicular to the rest of the room.
Oh no,
You know
no,
what
no.
I'm?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'll sit at that chair.
And then Narissa, you're in front of me.
Across from you, yeah.
It's just a whole fun circumstance here. Nox also sits down. As you all are enjoying each other's company, the waiters and waitresses come out and they set a smorgasbord of different types of food. There is pasta, Maul. There is bread, Narissa. There is
I'm on a
not.
non-carb diet.
There is not disgusting like twig, tree, ant, bug, insect food for Ditch. Just saying.
I don't think I've ever even seen a tree, so you could walk that back.
Okay. But yes, there is a plethora of foods that will delight most people's palates. But as the food is served, the wait staff exits out. And you just watch as everyone just kind of like casually begins to start eating.
Ditch is going to sit next to Vinaigrette. I think you called her.
Vinaigrette.
Yep.
Boy,
Yep.
Same.
who do I have the pleasure of sitting next to tonight?
My name is Vigret.
Oh, what's it mean?
It just is a name. What is yours?
It's Ditch. It means to throw something away.
Oh. Interesting. You this first time at Gentry Guild?
Oh, quite, yes. I'm very new to all the hoity-toity rigmarole that happens up here in the Cloud District or whatever it's called.
Oh, yes. Well, your outfit is very striking.
Oh, thank you. That's quite a compliment. I just bought it. Put it on myself. Look at this. It's a sequin bra. Look at the sparkles. If you let the light hit it, it shines.
I can see that.
We had a personal shopper for us at the Prospector's Gaze earlier this evening.
Hey, Mo.
Mhm.
When I need a wingman, I'm gonna come and get you. But right now, Papa Bear's got this.
You know, you're absolutely right, Ditch. I apologize.
Let a gobbly work.
Maester is gonna wave down a wait staff person. May I please have a glass of wine over here?
Yes, certainly, miss. And he comes back out, pours it just about half glass, and then ushers away.
A little bit more in there.
And then he stops and pours a little bit more.
Yeah.
You're just watching like.
Thank you. Trying to get me
I'll
there.
have the same.
Of course. And then he comes all the way around and does the same.
Once that's said, Narissa, I almost called her Nesta.
Nesta.
Will
Oi, Nesta.
making up nicknames for myself because I'm confused about what campaign I'm in. Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Oi, Mal. I think you could wingman Narissa. It looks like she's trying to get.
I think Narissa's doing fine, actually. You know, I'm gonna waiter. Could I get a really, really, really bloody,
Yeah.
rare,
He is a pot person.
like veal to go with my pasta?
Hey, listen, I was joking last night about Vesta being a vegetarian, but Narissa definitely is after that order.
He
You want
looks at you
half
for a
alive?
second after just pouring 2 overcompensating glasses of wine, and yes, sir, I think we can find something to fit your taste. I will bring it shortly.
So, Ygritte, how do you know the lady?
I've been a member of the Gentry Guild for a number of years. My family sort of enrolled me against my will, but I make the most of it.
Ah, if it weren't for the Gentry Guild, what guild would you be in?
Adventurers one, most likely. The Pioneers Guild.
I love the Pioneers Guild. It's one of my favorites. Currently, we're all looking into getting our own guild. Pretty exciting.
And then Lilith speaks up. Oh, so I believe Nox informed you of her patronage here to the Gentry Guild today?
I'm sorry, what?
She's a member of the Gentry Guild.
No, she's a member of our guild. We're making a guild. We haven't figured it out yet. I think we're bread makers.
Well,
I'm gonna
Ditch,
ding
you
ding
know-
ding ding. Excuse me. This is our
No.
formal.
No.
This is
No.
our formal
How
announcement
close is
No.
Ditch
of the
to-
bread guild.
Ditch, hold on, Ditch.
Bread
I need,
makers.
I need
No.
to.
There's a giant Goliath woman in the way of you and Ditch right now, Narissa.
Ugh.
Ditch, hold on. I was interrupting him. By the way, Lilith, did Nox let you know of our predicament? And
I'm like right here. We don't speak about people in the same room in the third person, but
I'm not. I'm asking if you informed her of our situation and where the Baron has put out false information about us and has an arrest order on
Mom,
us.
Mom,
And so
we are at the Gentry Guild. You can't talk about business before dessert.
Oi, Lilith, where'd you get this bread? It's terrible. The Bread Makers Guild would never stand for this.
Oh my
Maybe in the
God.
future you want to come to us for all your yeast-related needs.
I just wanted to know.
Narissa, this is in your ear. Narissa, I was trying to change the subject from Ditch yelling about bread and a whole new guild and all that, and maybe we're supposed to talk about business, but I figured that might be better than him yelling about starting a new guild. I don't know.
Talk about the weather. Talk about the scenic lights that came out of the sky. Talk about hypotheses about who this child is. Don't talk about us.
That's
and
all business.
Hey, y'all go down to the
Gossip.
bathhouse. I was down there, and the whole place is just covered in blood.
Audibly, you can hear a pin drop in the room if that was a thing right now. Everyone just like mid cutting into their food just like stops and eyes just like start to look over at Ditch.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible. You said change the subject. I got it. Yeah, I heard that big fat guy is all about making bloody... I heard he's a monster. I think he's a slug person. Y'all hear about that crazy stuff?
So Maester is going to look across at Narissa and... Is that a friend of yours? Don't worry. I actually have the same thing happen to me all the time when I'm with my mom. She just can't help it, but she always has to cause a problem in public. It's absolutely embarrassing.
I wouldn't call him a friend. I met him like 12 hours ago, and he insists upon staying with me.
It's been 24 at least.
It's been
more
like
I think it's been more like 3 or 4 days
like
now.
18 hours.
yeah, it's like into the next day. Just
We have had one overnight.
Well, I definitely know that type too. Just no matter what, can't
So much has happened in the last 24 hours.
Just every time he opens his mouth, I'm not sure what's going to come out.
Well, the wine helps, so cheers.
Cheers.
Well, wait, may I ask, what is your name?
Narissa, what is your name?
It's very beautiful. My name is Vestara, but please call me Dara.
Dara. Nice to meet you, Dara. What
Dara.
brings you to the guild this evening?
Oh, friend of a friend that just so happened to get invited. And, I don't know a single person here, but I mean, there's obviously a lot to listen to, folks like yourself.
Certainly is. So you're not a member of the whatever guild this is? Gentry
Of the
Guild?
Gentry Guild? I wouldn't say I necessarily belong to any guild. I just kind of move around depending on where I need to be.
Interesting.
But, close friends in the Gentry Guild, so occasionally an honorary invitee.
Makes for a wonderful evening.
What about you? What are you doing here?
We were invited by Lady Lilith.
Oh.
One of our friends one of my acquaintances is in the Gentry Guild. She's pledging. What the word? What is the word? It's not sorority.
Enrolling.
Apprenticing?
Yeah.
I like pledging.
Pledging for the Gentry Guild,
Oh,
and felt that we'd make alliances here tonight, and clearly that has been misjudged because all we are doing is drawing attention to ourselves in a negative way. As she looks over at Ditch real fast and
Oi, Narissa. Hey, I'm thinking, if we do the Bread Makers Guild, what if our business...
we're not making a
What if our
baking
business card
guild.
is on tiny pieces of bread?
We're not making it's a baker's guild. It's not specific to bread. We would make all kinds of baked goods, and we are not doing that.
So you are into it.
No, I'm not. I'm joining the Arcana's guild if we're going to have to join a guild.
All right.
And also, I don't have the same problems as you, so I really don't have to join any guild.
What? Oh, with the... Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over at Vistara and be like,
It's the stabbings.
We didn't stab anyone.
You didn't stab anyone. That doesn't mean the Ditch didn't.
Man, you stab one of your sons and it all goes to shit.
One son and his father.
Right, did stab him too. The bloody room. So,
Yeah.
it's... Oh my
keep forgetting her name. It's Ygritte? No, it's Vitri.
Vinaigrette.
Vigret.
It is vinaigrette.
Vigret. Got it. Like regret. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Gotta find the click.
Vigret, what is it you do in this this gentry guild?
Usually, donating large sums of money in manners of charities. My family is rather wealthy. Have you heard of the Davies?
I probably haven't.
Well, yeah,
I'll
probably.
I mean, look, I've of course heard of them, but I would love for you to tell me more about the Babliette.
Davies.
Daviette.
Daviette, yes, right. I think that's what I said.
Of course. We are a family that sells various parts for like airships. We work with the Heartgraves.
Wait, the things that fly in the air?
Yes.
Oh my God, I've always wanted to go on one of those. I've seen them from the sewer, my mansion, and I've always thought they were fantastic.
Have you
What did you
been on one?
Oh, I wish. No, I've never been on one.
Oh, we'll have to change that. You can come on my own private one sometime.
I'm gonna try to really play it cool here. So I'll be like,
Oh, yeah, my gosh, that would be all. I mean, yeah, whatever. I mean, it'd be cool. I'm not freaking out. I'm gonna look to Mel and be like, oh my God, I'm gonna go on an airship.
You should invite your wingman.
Oh, it makes sense. Oh, can the rest of come?
Yes, your friends are more than welcome. There's plenty of room.
Awesome. Mal, she said you can come.
Thanks, Ditch. I appreciate that.
Narissa,
Yeah, I think we can all go. Miss Daviette, how long has your family been in that line of work? That sounds amazing. You said you worked closely with something. And when you were explaining what your family does,
I believe she's talking about my family, the Heartgraves.
Heartgraves.
Heart, like part
like
of
the
your-
heart, right?
Yes.
ain't that hot?
No.
Is he saying hot? Hot.
Heart.
Heart.
H-
Heart. Oh,
well,
yeah, heart. Yeah.
Heart.
Of course.
Like-
we know all about
like
it.
when you stab someone in the heart.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Keep going. Don't stop.
I take it y'all haven't heard of the Heartgrave Industries over in the Scholar District.
Oh, Alangar. You are Alangars. Right?
Yeah, it is. It's him.
Alan. Everybody's heard of you. Why are you saying that?
I mean, their expressions sound a bit confusing. I just didn't know if they were playing or not, as they say.
My business
well,
takes me in different places, so it's hard to keep track of all the people I should keep track of, you know.
Plus, the wine is flowing tonight. You know how to really throw a great party. And your friend Lilith, yes, I'm absolutely pleased with everything.
Well, I am very glad that you decided to take me up on the offer to come here, Vestada. You are more than welcome here at the Gentry Guild. I'm sure Lilith can agree to that.
Are you a Heartgrave?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, just a friend.
Have you been on airships before?
One or two here or there. Small talk.
Narissa's like, they're not talking about bread for 2 seconds.
I'm gonna just turn around and just speak into my ring and be like,
Narissa, What you make of this lady, Vesdara?
I think she's interesting. She's got a cool accent.
I can't tell, but it sounded like she was trying to, like, help us out there.
She seems nice. Yeah.
I don't like it.
Don't scare her off. Don't stab her. Don't stab her.
I'm gonna turn back around and just like look at Vistar and go. Really normal smile.
And she's just gonna look back at him and just give him a wink.
I'm sorry. Did
Blush.
he say that?
Blush.
You're gonna blush. That's so cute. Did he say that the Gentry Guild would be more than oh my God, English, the English language.
Common.
Wow, that was like next level nerd.
Mhm.
No, actually,
you know.
technically, it's not.
Actually.
I'm thinking goblin right now, ditch, obviously, and it's difficult.
Fair.
I apologize. I wouldn't want to impose, but did Heartgrave say that you were? I'm really good with names, you can tell. Did he say that you were up to possibly join the Gentry Guild? Is that? He said that they would be more than happy to have you. Are they trying to recruit you?
Mentioned before, my loyalties lie with the spirit realm. So, joining there's absolutely nothing I love more than helping people and working with people from all over, different levels and classes. And, I wouldn't mind being part of the Gentry Guild, but I feel like it would preclude me from maybe helping other people.
Wait, spirit realm, like ghosts?
I knew you were going to say that, Ditch. I was waiting on it.
I'm excited.
I could tell. I was too, actually. I was going to ask if you didn't.
A ghost, then?
Yeah, I spend a lot of my time interacting with those who have already passed on.
You've talked to ghosts?
Well, most of them don't like going by ghost, really.
Is ghost derogatory?
Well, no, it's just a lot of them haven't actually come to terms with the fact that they have passed on from the living. So, the spirit is more comfortable for a lot of them than ghost.
That's fair. I've been called so many things and I've hated most of it. So if a ghost doesn't want to be called a ghost, I won't call them a ghost. They're spirits from now on. I've forgotten it. Look, out of my vocabulary. Can I call the spooky ones ghosts?
Oh yeah, the spooky ones, they like being called the scary stuff. Demons. Most of them call themselves demons. They actually aren't, though. It's another thing.
I'm gonna stop you there. I'm starting to get a little bit scared. Are there any in the room right now?
I'm just gonna not answer that question for you then. You're already scared talking about ghosts going on about being demons. Well, it's nothing.
Okay.
But you take so much interest in the spirit world. Not many people of the living do.
Oh, well, I've made a lot of spirits myself.
Oh. Well. Okay.
I'm just worried that they're gonna be haunting me, trying to get back at me. So, yeah.
Yes, more wine, please. Thank you.
Narissa, I meant I killed people once. Only if they deserved it. It's very, look, you know what I'm like? I'm like one of those people that asks somebody who needs killing, and they tell me that guy needs killing, and I say, right. And then I ask the person that needs killing, I say, I heard you need killing, and they say, I don't think so. And usually I kill them. But afterwards, I'm told They needed killing.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Did that go well?
there were a lot of layers to that, and I don't know if I am in the sound place of mind to respond to all of them in this moment.
As long as you're only killing the ones that truly deserve it.
Yeah. Somebody tells me.
Since I've known Ditch, he's never killed anyone that didn't deserve it.
Deserve. That's a strong word to be.
Well, it was self-defense.
Or been paid for. It's
I
important.
mean, I haven't known you that long, but since I've known you, the only person you killed was in self-defense.
Yeah.
When we were
Self-defense.
attacked. When
They
we were
trying
attacked.
to kill us. That's who I kill. Look, everybody's getting a little bit out of their heads here. I kill people that kill people. Enough said.
Yeah, pretty much.
I do believe this is how all of you got into this particular situation. Am I correct?
Well, we actually were speaking of that particular situation, yes.
Yes.
The Baron sent his men to attack us for no reason, and then we just defended ourselves.
And are you being wrongly accused of something?
Yes, he said that we attacked the Felcrest Syndicate. I don't know I don't know what reason he's claiming we did it, but that's what he's claiming. Is
I
that
want to be clear. This is only me and Maul. Nobody else in this room.
Well,
So, there were
there's
people that were
also
killed.
Knox. Knox was there.
Well,
I did that on purpose, by the way.
are you in any sort of danger because of this? Because, I mean, I know
Well-
a lot of people. There were people that were killed in the room, and you swear that you were not the aggressors. I mean, I could lend my services to discuss the
Ooh.
actual events the day that happened with
That would-
the
That would be so cool. How much do you
Carissa,
charge?
did you hear? We got a lawyer.
Oh, no. Oh, I wouldn't call myself that.
She should
but-
be in the Barristers Guild and not the Ghost Guild. I mean, Spirit Guild, or I don't know.
Oh my God. Could you talk to the ghosts? If you could talk to the ghosts that we made, spirits, it's a habit, and I apologize. If you could talk to the spirits, and then they'll tell you exactly what happened, and then bing bong boom, we're easy peasy. We can go about our business saving the world.
That's
Yes,
actually what we're trying to do, is save the world. That's the truth.
I feel like you give way more information.
Do I believe?
You
I'd
can
also-
insight check them, because even having been to like most of the different districts, they are talking about a lot of things that are just like not what normal people would discuss
Yeah,
openly.
I would like to detect thoughts
Okay.
on Maul and Ditch.
Oh gosh.
You know, in secret.
Wow, you're gonna go in there?
I would not if I were you.
How does this work? Do I tell her what's in my head? Because I don't
It would just
think
be
that
like your immediate, because if she's trying to pry for specific information, then you would have to make a check, and you would know that something.
Then what was in my head at the time that she stopped what we were talking about was everything that happened with when the Phoenix came down and told us we had to protect the boy and we had to use him and save the world. That's what I was thinking about, because when he said, save the world, I said, that's what we're trying to do, is save the world.
And Vestara, for clarity's sake, you would know that. Was it yesterday? I feel like it's been a long
2 days
string
ago.
of events, but you would know that there was a goddess that presented herself in the form of a phoenix in the black market district that was so large it overcast into all the different districts.
Did the goddess speak into our minds, or was she speaking to us?
Who's
Like,
I think it was in your
auditorily.
minds.
It was in
Got
our
it.
minds.
Yep.
Yeah. Ditch is he's just thinking about like how crazy his couple days have been, and is in all intents and purposes telling the truth to what he believes is the truth. But then it quickly flips as he gets distracted, starts looking around a room, and he starts thinking about a game he likes to play where he wonders how he would kill somebody if they started attacking him in the current scenario. So he looks at a knife and thinks like, okay, well, that's the first thing I grab. But then he remembers he can cut bread with a knife. So he grabs a loaf of bread and starts cutting it and smearing butter on it. And then he passes a piece to Mel.
Oh, thanks. This goes really well with my pasta.
It's a little too fresh for me, but yeah. So, Vistara, I would say between the Baron trying to get us and for wrongdoings, even though we didn't do anything, and the goddess we had to speak to, and I think at one point we had to shove bread in somebody's wound. Oh, bread. That's what reminded me of it. And Narissa, of course, basically keeps us all in check to make sure that we don't get too crazy.
I want to remind everyone that I have a charisma of 20. And I purposefully never speak up during these things because
You should
Well,
speak up more.
this is me being like she has all the answers.
I love watching the chaos that unfolds.
Cannot be contained at all, even on a good day. Well, y'all definitely sound like a very experienced group. Have you all been to the Clockwork District to see the airships?
No, I've
Me-
always wanted to.
I've been through there, but I've never been up close.
Would
I've
I
kinda
have
made
been
one-
on an airship in the past for funsies?
Yeah, is it like public transportation?
Roll a D100. Let's see.
Okay.
I'd say 50% or higher. So like
Okay.
50 to 100.
Oh, I just rolled 2 70s because I did not pay attention to what I was grabbing. I'm gonna roll again. 54.
Nice. Yeah, you've been on one before.
Cool. Yeah, I've been up in the air.
Well, I definitely can get you all more acquainted with them. I mean,
We go round.
Do you so your business, y'all are in association with the Daviettes. Do they provide components and you provide components, and together you build the airships? Or how does that-
essentially, well, the Hotgrave Industries is located in the Scarless District, but the entire Clockwork District is just airships running. More or less was created because of the need for the industry. And yes, the Daviers do provide the necessary parts to keep those beautiful machines in the air.
You know what? I just want to say, I think a lot of people in your position might not have been so welcoming and nice to a group such as ours. And I just want to say thank you for being so considerate and nice, and not treating us like maybe most people would try to treat us in a situation like this.
Well, honestly, I can't be sold to thank for this. You can more or less thank Miss Lilith over there. She has put in a good word for you, even before Knox showed up.
Oh, really?
Well, yes, I was there in the Calistone district when you all were greeted by the Phoenix, Ysildrae.
Yeah.
That's
The you know, I think when most people lost contact with all of the deities, I felt like I never, well, as long as I can remember, as far back as I can remember.
Which is not very far.
You don't know that.
You're a pod person.
No, I'm not. As far, that's the other people I killed were pod people.
Aren't they basically your brothers?
No. Anyway, they were evil.
Patricide.
Evil people. Anyway, the as far back as I can remember, I've always had a connection to Isilde. And then when she manifested there in the plaza, and it was like I felt a surge, and I couldn't believe that everyone else could see her. But that was pretty amazing and a pretty special moment for me anyway.
I mean, it was amazing, considering we were having call it a group guild meeting of sorts. All of the heads were at the Calistone district when that happened. And you'd be surprised, but a lot of them showed interest in each of you.
Very interesting people.
Yeah, I was, if I was to join a guild, I think I was directed towards, if it wasn't going to be the bread makers guild, it would be I was told to seek out the adventurers guild.
Ah, yes. Pioneers Guild, led by Theo Lightshadow.
Pioneer. Yes, Pioneer, that's right.
I know him very well. He's, very stern man, but, fair.
Yeah, could you tell me, I guess, a little more about him? Is he like a human or an elf or?
He is human. He has been in charge of leading the Harbingers on various adventures to keep things balanced when the Fellcrest Syndicate gets a little too busy. The Adventurers Guild deals with all matters, both local and some that even leave outside of Fellcrest. He generally only accepts individuals that have a good head on their shoulders.
Well, I guess that would be up to him to decide. I don't want to presume. But maybe if someone put in a good word for me, but I guess that would be difficult to ask anyone here to do because you've only known me a few minutes. So, and it's, to be honest with you, I've been in and around town for a few years, and I've got a few contacts here and there, but no one that could speak to to that kind of, I guess, at that level to speak for me. But at any rate, I'm just kind of mumbling, and I apologize. I think we were here to, I don't know why are we here? I thought I'd already said that, but I feel like I may have spoken too soon.
I'm gonna turn to the ring and be like,
"We're here to make sure Lilith stays alive."
Right. Yes. We, our biggest concern right now is your safety, because I think you're all that stands in between the Baron and him becoming a despot in complete control of the entire region.
Well, I am just one of the candidates running for Maester Prime. There's also the magistrate, but I haven't seen him recent.
Well, I can probably speak to that as well.
and hold on. Sorry, the Maester is who we saw dead. The current Maester.
The Maester's the lead position in the Republic of Nulon, and he's the one you saw dead. And the Magistrate is the guy that got your blood and got Maul's blood.
Yeah, who's now in the wind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we I most recently saw him up in Cloud City. I can't remember, in the Academy of whatever it's called. And how much do you know about the world devourers and all of that, and what his goal is to save Achordia and the rest of the world, and what his aim was to sacrifice someone here that would satisfy the world devourers, and they would not come back, for the, hundreds of years or whatever, until they decided to come back and do it again. Well, at any rate, we convinced him to let us protect the boy and save the boy, so that he wouldn't have to be sacrificed, because Isilde told us that the boy is the key and the boy could defeat the world devourers. We just had to take care of him and train him, and that was the mission that we got from Isilde. And I guess that was enough to convince the magistrate, because he said, fine. Oh, and he just took off and left and disappeared, literally just like ran and disappeared. And we don't know where he went.
To be clear, this is an entire room of people listening to us, right? Okay, we play nothing close to the chest, huh?
Why do you think that Narissa has been having a mild breakdown all of dinner?
You should have sat closer to the head of the table.
I already told you before we sat down not to discuss it.
You know what? I just watched, I would say, most of Supernatural, the show, and I feel like most of the problems are a breakdown of the brothers just not talking about stuff.
Yeah.
So I think I like this reverse angle where we just tell everybody everything, and then maybe we hit that one person that's like, oh, I can help you with that certain problem. So great.
Yeah.
Perfect. Love it. Nothing
Well,
will bad will come of it.
I feel like that the people in this room are trusted by Lilith. So
one of them is trying to kill her.
One of them is definitely trying to murder her. So
And
somebody
honestly,
in the room is?
We're not even sure it's not one of us.
true. Probably not.
It's probably not.
Wait, what? No. What I'm trying to say is, a lot's happened. We're trying to save the world. We're trying to save the boy because he's going to save the world.
If the boy saved the world.
Exactly.
This is basically Heroes. You ever seen the show Heroes?
Yeah, he's a
Just trying to
cheerleader.
save the cheerleader.
Save the cheerleader.
Right. And
Thank you.
so,
Thank you so much for knowing that.
yes, we all know about the cheerleader. Anyway, and we're also worried about you, because I feel like if the Baron gets in charge, then it will be all for naught. For all I know,
You have too much power.
Yeah. There won't be anything left to save.
Well, I am very grateful that you all felt the need to come here to protect me, but I can assure you I am well taken care of. There is the matter of the Grand Maester's passing that has shifted exactly how I will be moving forward with the campaign. But I did want to hear from each of you individually to see. And around that time, the barely cooked veal comes out for you, Maul, and is set next to your pasta.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I must excuse myself. I need to take a quick moment for some fresh air. There's quite a bit of interesting conversation being spoken about. But
Inside check.
He just got all this information. He goes, "Hey, whoa, I'll be right back."
Yeah. Is my detect thought still up? How long does that last? That doesn't last long enough.
I
I'm
don't know.
casting it again.
It lasts 2 hours.
It lasts as long as this conversation.
I'm curious too, so I'm also detecting the thoughts.
Oh, it's 1 minute. Lame.
How many times can you do it?
As many
I'm
spell
out of
slots
third-
as you
I'm out
have.
of 3rd level spell slots. So I am going to just do an insight check. Just like, oh, I just hit the cat in the head.
Oh no.
I just watch him and like try to.
Okay.
What? I'm reading. Insight check.
What was the insight?
Oh, 12. No, plus 2. 14.
Okay. Oddly enough, the composure, like body language of individuals, which you're probably used to, of the upper airway districts are very hard to read just on a general basis. But he gets up. He doesn't seem like he's trying to leave to get or like, disguise something that he wants to do. It's more or less like a undertone, like just polite way to allow y'all to keep talking about these very hot topics without being like you can do like plausible deniability essentially. So he's
just made everybody accessories.
Exiting the room more or less for his benefit and also maybe give y'all a bit to speak as well. Vestar, I will be back here shortly. Do you need anything for me to bring back?
You know what? Thank you, but I think I'm good.
All right. Well,
Always so sweet to me.
he smiles and gets up and heads out, kind of that same right exit way that Lilith entered into the room. And as the door opens, you can see down the hall like a balcony for the Gentry Guild as he heads in that direction.
Can I just get an insight check on the room, basically to see if everybody's looking on in disbelief or horror?
Okay. Yeah.
If they're just don't care, this is run of the mill Thursday.
Or yeah. I just want to see where we've kind of put ourselves. A great roll this time is a 7. I'm super good. Okay, just to be clear, my first roll tonight was a 5. My second roll was a 2. My third was an 11 minus 2, which I did like. And
9, like 3 times. 9.
This one is now a 3. I'm killing it, guys.
Get all the bad rolls out first. Insight is about as best as you would expect Ditch to get in this moment. Like these are all like well-poised people. They have especially being part of the Gentry Guild, they have balanced the art of disguising their emotional facial expressions.
Gotcha.
There isn't like a situation of disgust that you can read aside from like the one time when you talked about the bathhouse and everyone just stopped eating sort of thing. But that was about as far as they went in like
got it
letting down their ruse.
All right, I think Ditch has realized after all the crazy stuff we've said and acted like, I think he's now kind of gathering himself and being like, oh, wow, this is not how these people like do business. I'm out of pocket right now.
Oh no.
And so he's looking around, and I think he starts to get embarrassed for himself and actually kind of goes in and just starts eating and kind of more taking it himself in.
So my question was, did I detect anything in thoughts, or just kind of like the same, like, let me just get out of here?
Yeah, so you would be familiar with that kind of sense where rather than be like rude or
Right.
off-putting, he would just kind of like deject himself
Yeah.
away from the situation. And you got that kind of feel from maybe just like the brief thoughts of I'd enjoy a nice smoke or drink off on the patio sort of thing.
Okay. And I'm gonna look over at Ditch, assuming that I'm still detecting his thoughts. So when he gets embarrassed, I'm just gonna oh, you know what? Don't beat yourself up. Everybody here just needs, maybe a different perspective every once in a while. You definitely gave that to them.
It's honestly, I think we're just crazy. We're just being silly. It's none of it's true. We're just a little out of our element.
Well, we're all in good company here, so. How you liking your veal?
It's delicious. It's very, very well cooked, or
Throw it in the oven for like 2
perfectly
seconds.
cooked.
So
yeah.
I actually met someone who only ate raw meat.
Yeah, I don't mind it raw. I mean, I prefer it cooked a little bit. For, as a meal, I would rather my meat be cooked at least a little bit, but I do like it very rare.
I don't eat meat lots, but I do eat most of my bugs raw.
I've heard that's actually a great source of protein.
And just to clarify, Vestara and Narissa, you both recast Detect Thoughts?
I did not. I don't have enough spell slots.
Okay.
I did. Mine's a cantrip.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
damn, in your
probably
face.
like, I could use it all the time. No.
I'll try not to be that person
Vestara,
most of the time.
you
I like a rivalry.
you get that
Starting to creep up.
foggy sense again as your thoughts are like mingling with the general crowd, and it's common whenever you hang around the Heartgraves, but in this particular sense, the mist kind of like severs a bit, and you hear thoughts, but they're not being directed at you. And in your mind, Narissa, you hear, "You're not safe here."
I hear that?
With no detect thoughts up in your brain.
Who does it sound like?
Just sounds like a young boy. Or young man.
Not like Dash?
No.
I look around the room as like covertly. Do I see anybody?
And on that note, we're going to take a break. See what I did there?
I see. We're not safe here. Now we just have to be living in fear and anxiety for the next 20 minutes.
Go be somewhere else for 20 minutes.
So we're going to take like a 10-15 minute break. Go refill, go utilize, go do what you need to do. We will be back here shortly. Obviously, don't go anywhere far.
Be
Be
here.
back. Yeah. It's about to get spicy. I mean, more spicy than Mallsville. But yeah, we'll be back shortly. Okay.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
baby. I'll see you soon. that's when I realized my underwear was on wrong. It was backwards.
There
so
we
the
go.
butt part was in the front,
I
and
hate when
the
that
front part was in the back.
happens.
The
Yep.
front part
we're
was
back.
in
So
the back.
itchy and weird,
Yes.
huh?
Oh, especially because you were wearing a thong. So
Oh no! Oh
Yep.
no!
Just like not a lot of ways for that to work out.
Oh, it was
Crotch floss.
floss trying to
Crotch
hold up a moose
floss.
knuckle.
Ooh.
Oh, we are live.
Dusk
Shoot.
of Achordia, bringing you crotch floss and stale bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we went on break, Narissa was hearing voices in her head. She's crazy, but here we are.
I
gaslighting much?
I have lots of voices going on in my head.
First of all, you don't know.
First off,
to recap, Narissa heard a voice in her head that said, "You're not safe here." Can you give us can you do that again? Run it back. I want to hear the inflection and possible voice.
Replay.
You hear a voice that says, "You're not safe here."
Now that does sound like about 17.
I think there was something else that it was like, "Don't you know you're not safe here?"
Was it?
I thought it was just you're not safe here.
You're not safe here.
Okay.
Somebody's trying to put words in your mouth.
Maul's out of his mind.
Maul's eating his veal right now. So what did you want to do with that voice, Narissa? And to clarify, because your detect thoughts are up, Vez, you hear it as well.
Okay, that's what I was just gonna ask. Cool. I'm gonna look at her then. Do I have an idea of who it's being projected to? Because I heard it, but I don't know. Okay, then
with your field, you would know.
As soon as I hear it, I'm gonna make eye contact with her. Like,
I'm gonna sit back in my chair and just kind of like look down, like I'm totally like just thinking about something, and I'm gonna try.
Hold on, I'm gonna see Vistara go like that, and I'm, it's a spirit, a ghost. Oh no, I mean a spirit. Is it there with us?
Oh no, honey. Actually, I just I bit the inside of my lip.
Oh yeah, I'll do that all the time.
It was just a little. It was it hurt, but
wait, like on accident?
Yeah, you've never done that before?
Oh no, whenever I'm thirsty or hungry, I bite down on a piece of my lip and just kind of drink that the red stuff inside me.
Oh yeah, I'm not so fond of that red stuff flavor. So, whoops.
It tastes like copper, and I like copper.
I'm gonna try some precognition.
Okay.
Is that something I can try? Or is that something that just happens?
I'm checking your character sheet real quick because I think I might have put something on it
I'm checking your brain.
and seeing if there's like a check.
It's an action. I can look into the brief future and determine the likely outcome. And you roll a d8. If it is 3 or higher, it'll be fairly accurate. If it's 2 or lower, it'll be flawed.
There we go. I knew
I
there
don't know
was
the
mechanics to it.
Like an encyclopedia. Narissa for the win.
I do my homework.
As you tap into that familiar feeling, Narissa, the room just like spins out of proportions and you're in your own kind of like zone. You find yourself standing in sort of like an abyss and it's foggy-ish there. But as you're looking around, you see a figure kind of like walking closer towards you.
Do I have a general sense of, oh my God, we're level 4. I had to just go check because I was very confused. Do I know like the general sense ever of like how far in the future I'm able to see?
It
this,
varies.
Okay. This is okay. I'm gonna put down my glass of wine that I've had half of, and it was a very full glass, guys.
Yeah, you did get it full.
And just I think it's time to go. I think that we need to wrap this up. We gotta get Lilith out of here. Let's go.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I think leaving's probably a good thing to do. I think we've said all needs to be said here. We have been your theater troupe, the bread makers. Tonight has been a theatric response that Lilith has hired. Thank you so much for your patronage. I hope you all have enjoyed the show. And we now are making our leave.
I'll stand up on the table, bow, and start to walk out. And that'll be a performance check, or maybe a deception check.
You're just saying that to the rest of the room?
Yeah.
We'll do performance. Unless you're like purposely lying, then deception, but performance.
I am trying to convince people that we were a theater troupe and we said all this crazy stuff because we were hired.
Yeah, definitely deception.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll roll really well. It's a 20. I did it. Only with a +1, so it's a natural 19. That's my first really good roll. I'm excited.
Everyone kind of like looks at you. I imagine Maul and Narissa aren't getting up. They just see.
She told us to go, and I'm so embarrassed at the whole situation. This is Ditch's way of trying to hopefully eliminate and or reduce the possibility of people thinking that A, we're actually this crazy, and B, anything that we said is actually true.
Yeah. Narissa, like, you can tell she looks pressed. Like she's not panicking, but she definitely looks like something's happened and is looking around the table now to be like, fuck, do I stand up and go along with this?
Maester is just kind of sensing all of this and says, do y'all need me to help get you back to see Lilith?
I think that getting Lilith out of this is a smart idea. Can we get dessert to go? I don't know. I keep making this noise like I'm a horse girl.
Yeah. So the star is going to get up and then walk over towards that wall that Lilith and Alengard walked through, and whoever is standing at that door, she's going to address.
There's like a wait staff, kind of one arm behind the back, another like clean towel folded over their wrist. Looks at you. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, hello, honey, darling. Could you all go and do me a favor and get my good friend Alengard back here?
Yes.
We just actually need to go through, see him. You know, if it's okay for us to just pass, he's already given me permission to head back there up to the balcony.
Oh, yes, you can go out there at any time.
And thank you, lovely. She's going to turn around and she's going to make eyes with Narissa, sorry.
Fuck it up every single time. Don't even worry about it.
Narissa, and then send a telepathic ding to her saying, come on, y'all, to all of them. Just don't even say anything else. Just come up on over here and we'll go back there.
Narissa stands up and does a like nice, polite little like, thank you so much for the dinner. It was lovely. And
well, I guess this is our intermission. So, all right, let's head out on the balcony, Ditch.
I'm just bowing as I walk backwards.
So the door opens. You see a long hallway. At the far end, there is a balcony. There's various doors kind of at either side, here and there, on the way down, but they're all closed. And you see different kind of either servants or like guard, you would assume, positioned at each one.
As we get out, I'll just say,
Oh, thank God you said something. Narissa, I don't think I was having a problem in there. I think I might be having a panic attack. I said so many things. I shouldn't tell people I stab, but I told everybody I stab.
That was weird.
But
I had a voice in my head that said that we're not safe, so we got to get somewhere else.
You might have just been reading my brain, because that's what I was thinking. I'm not safe here. I don't know what rich people do. They're terrible. They don't say they don't say anything truthful. They just hum and haw and speaking. Hey, look at me. I'm a rich person.
You know what? These people didn't act like that. I don't
There's that
know.
one guy that walked away just because I said I stabbed a couple people.
Are we glossing over the fact
Look,
that
I really appreciate that you
where's
having
it
a very large moment of awareness here, but just keep it down.
What did you say? We're not safe?
yeah,
She's saying
there was
keep it down.
boy in my head, a child, who said that we're not safe here.
You know, I really do not like to be referred to as a child, but if you must, you hear again, well, Narissa and Vestara hear again.
Then who are you?
I'm Ditch.
Not you.
Why are you looking up in the air when you're
I
talking?
don't know, because that's where I
Is
look
there an
when-
airship? Is there a spirit?
I think it's a ghost. The stars brought us a ghost.
They don't like ghost. They like spirit.
I'm gonna look to Visara.
Yeah, very true. But excuse me, who are you, and how'd you get in here? For a lack of a better way to say it.
I'm not really here, per se. My name is Ganderald, but you can call me Gander. Also,
Gander.
you all should be walking towards the balcony. Standing here makes you all very peculiar.
I also heard Gandalf. Yes, let's keep walking.
Gander-ald. Like Gerald, but Gander-ald.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I also heard Gandalf.
I'm going to ruin every name that you make.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Vinaigrette, Gandalf.
Yeah. I'm 2 for 2 right now.
I'm out here trying to be unique and unique.
Unique is probably how you would say
Unique.
it.
Unikiki.
Fragile.
Let's keep going, and the voice says to go to the balcony. There's just one?
Yeah, it's just
Come on back this way.
Okay, let's
Oh
go to
wait,
the
is
balcony.
Heartgrove, Heartkiller, what's his name? Heart something?
Heartgrave.
Heartgrave.
Eleanor.
But you see where I got Heartkiller, right? Heartgrave, Heartkiller. So is Heartgrave out here?
He is at the balcony, which y'all are still at the opposite end of the wall or hall.
No, we're
for.
walking.
We're
Okay, y'all are
walking.
okay,
Walking
okay,
towards-
okay. Y'all are
yeah,
moving. Okay.
yeah.
He's still out there, yes.
I'm gonna
Heartkiller.
pull at Narissa's dress and be like,
I need to know. Who are you talking to?
I don't know. It's a voice I've never heard before.
So why did we trust it?
Because it said to get out when
Gandalf.
there's danger, and I don't generally question people who tell me I'm in danger.
What if it was to get us out of there so that we could be killed?
Well, it
Okay,
had
well,
no
you can
idea
go back
where
to
we
the
were going to
party.
go to.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Maybe we should be wary of the
Gandalf.
voice as well.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ganderol.
Yes.
So where are you coming from? if you're not actually here?
I try and stay close to my father.
And who is your
Father
father?
Hurtgrave?
Yes.
Oh, sweet baby boy. I did not even recognize you. I don't know what happened.
Wait, what? There's a baby boy now?
Well, it's a baby
Well,
boy.
I
We
think-
only got one boy. I can't be a
I
father
am
to two.
a grown man.
I mean,
Just
so
didn't
is it.
have a
know,
chance
I'm
to
s-
mature my voice too much. 'Cause I have so many.
I just, for the record, Dash
I
is
hope-
also an adult, and
He's our baby boy. He's our sweet baby boy too.
Yeah.
so
Yeah, you know what? I'm so happy that you're here talking to me again, and I so apologize. There was a lot going on, and it just took me a moment to place the voice, but
So you do
how you
recognize the
been?
voice,
Yes, I do know.
and you trust it.
maybe we
Yes.
have
Mo, let her
wonderful-
talk.
There
Well, that's what I was
are
asking.
wait staff that are looking at y'all walking and
Yeah. I
talking.
I thought we were already out there on the damn balcony.
No, we're
We
walking
were
through the
walking.
balcony.
So,
I definitely
you
thought we were
arrive
already
out
outside.
to the balcony.
Okay, you know what? We
And
need maps
there
from now
is-
on so that Mal knows where the hell we are.
Y'all make it out
Just
to the
get past
balcony.
Dax's brain, Brent.
Y'all get out to the
Problem.
balcony and you see the father standing kind of like leaned
Alan got-
over by the balcony area.
Oi, the 7 dessert. Get back inside.
What?
We need him out of here if we're going to talk to
Bitch.
Gandalf.
No,
Bitch, that's his
no,
father.
no, no. Yes.
This is below voice, so nobody can hear me. I just want to be clear. When I speak to the group, I'm speaking to the group in this situation.
Yeah.
But I did tell them to get back inside because they're having dessert because I think we're trying to be.
Right.
Right.
You know,
No,
Marissa's just
it's
trying
okay.
to fill in the blanks.
Alengard is all right. Alengard.
Yes, Narissa. Yes, Vestara. Even I'm getting messed up.
I'm changing my
Yep.
name to Submissa or something.
We have, well, I have an urgent situation that has come up. Gandalf has decided to speak with me this evening and has let me know that Lilith is in danger.
did he say that or did he say we were in danger?
We are. He said
Lilith.
that we're in danger, and
It's the larger we.
I assumed Lilith was involved in that since we came here to warn her.
Well, maybe
I
we
thought
should
that-
get that
okay.
clarified.
Pause. I thought that I heard that Lilith was in danger.
Only
was me.
person that said was Narissa.
That was me that said that.
But
Okay.
Probably in your mind. 'cause she
Gandalf.
We
talked
should
to us
probably
about it.
clarify that.
Yeah.
did
Okay. Gandalf, honey, who is it that's in danger?
you all are actually.
You all, as in the four of us, or you all,
You
as
don't
in
get to ask
everyone
that.
here?
I'm gonna
You are
grab
not
Brent.
there.
I'm gonna grab Mal and be like,
We should go over here and let them talk to the ghosts, spirits, demons.
Mal, you can't hear the voices in our heads.
I'm just gonna.
How do you know?
I don't know. Maybe pod people can hear them.
Perhaps
I'm
this
gonna
will
say-
be easier, and you can feel, Vestar, you can feel when spirit tension starts to heighten. And in front of
Oh
you,
my god,
you
it's
all
actually a
see
spirit.
a figure, kind of like transparent, translucent, however you want to call them, start to form. You see his father, Ander, his whatever glass he had of wine or whatever just like falls to the ground as this pale white, not like Caucasian, but like devoid of pigment, white hair, red eyes figure appears in front of all of you.
I'd like to use. I'd like to use disengage, and I will be hiding.
Okay.
Fair.
Am I to assume that this is Ganderald?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not so okay, cool. Then I'm cool as a cucumber.
The only strange thing would be that he doesn't really look like his father.
Yeah, ghosts usually don't look like people. Spirits, crap. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so Ganderald has now appeared to us all. Is he able to speak to his father, or am I translating?
He does talk, but there seems to be like a dissonant echo, sort of, with his voice, as if it's in part between where you are in the material area and then some other realm. So it's kind of like echoey, not fully there, but you all can hear and see this transparent figure in front of you. All of
Okay,
you
so
are not
who's
safe currently.
From
why
what?
not? What happened?
She's coming for you.
Who?
Who's she?
Her name is Athena.
Athena.
She's
Is
a
this-
member of the family.
What's sorry? What's Hartgrave's reaction to all this?
Well, he dropped his wine. He's kind of like in shock. Would be the easiest. I don't know what temperament that would be, but like he hasn't seen his son since his passing, so this is very new for him.
Mm-hmm.
So I know who the family is because I played the one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Does Narissa know of the family due to living in the city and like knowing things? Like,
You could roll
like,
a
I've heard of
history
them.
check.
I thought we all knew at this point because
Well,
that's what we know about Ditch.
Y'all know
and
through the ring from what Guy talked to with the Maester about the family, but as far as like actual history,
yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Because
Okay.
16 plus 0, so 16.
okay. You just know the legend lore for the family. Like anyone that's come across the family
Mm-hmm.
is never heard of again or seen. It's kind of like, you know, the boogeyman or like just like this legend lore that's out there.
Also, I had inspo last session that I didn't use that somebody bought. Does that roll over?
No.
That's funny. Inspiration does not roll over.
It rolls for you.
Sad sigh. Okay.
So wait, Vitraza, do you or does Vitraza
Vistara?
know this person? Like this, what am I saying? Vistraza? That's not
Vistraza.
anything. That's like a name of a dragon. Vistara, do you know this person already? Like,
Yes. Yes. I've communed before with Ganderald multiple times. I know his father. Yeah, I know the family, really, but I don't know Athena. Eleanor, what can you tell me about that? Can we get out of here?
I mean, yes, I have a airship.
If she's coming for us, is she also coming for Lilith, or is Athena coming for us?
And I relay the question to Ganderald.
I thought we were all able to hear and speak to.
I think he's like a
Oh, yeah.
apparition now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to describe. There's a gentleman, older fellow, long leather jacket, being held by her, questioned, well, interrogated, really. He's doing his best to not reveal something to her, but she's persistent about it. She's looking for a boy? What? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. We do have to get out of here.
I told you.
I think realization
Is
just
the
kicked
star
in.
putting-
Ditch.
Yeah.
Well, no. Well, yeah, but I'm realizing Ditch is a block away in an alleyway, catching his breath as he ran from a goat.
I thought you were like behind a potted
No,
plant.
sprinted, gone. I was out of there. I hid and I'm gone. So
We're on a balcony.
Oh.
Where could you have gone?
So
I
everything,
have spider climbing boots, baby. I ran right off
everything
that
Ditch
bad
is
boy.
getting is just relayed through the ring. So you're only hearing what Maul and Narissa are.
Oh, I'm
kinda
not
saying.
listening. I'm terrified. This is scary as heck.
So
I've never seen
does
I've never seen a spirit.
Dara understanding that, like, what does she think is happening with this Athena looking for a boy and how they're related to it?
It's almost like there's a missing piece to the puzzle. Like it doesn't fully make sense. The fact that he's here now is interesting because he's never manifested in this way before. But as far as like who really is in danger, you can imagine like the way that he's described it, that this group, these new people that you've come across, is what he's referring. But trying to tie it to Lilith there's no real ping towards it right now.
Mr. Hartgrave, where is your ship? And maybe we should start heading towards it.
It's at the top of the guild house.
Hey, Ditch, make your way to the top of the guild house. We'll meet you there. We got to get on this ship.
Is the spirit still there?
Yeah, he's
Is it
telling
one
us-
of the demons?
No.
No, the spirit is the one warning us. We got to get out of here.
All right, I'm coming back.
I'll just sprint back. It's probably a
Ditch.
very quick sprint back.
I promise it'll be okay.
When you say that, I'm standing right behind you. I'll be like, "Yep."
Yeah.
Promise.
I act surprised.
And with
Behind
that,
you?
you see the transparent figure of Gander kind of like fade in and out before like dissipating. The Stara, you would know that like for a spirit to consciously manifest is very draining. So it's a limited assortment as the spirit fades away.
Okay,
Go and rest now, and I'll see you soon.
we got to get out of here. We got to go.
All right, before we do, who is that?
That is Mr. Hartgrave's kid.
That was that guy's kid.
Yep.
All right. And he was telling us that we're in trouble?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Who did he speak to?
All of us?
Right.
Well,
Mr. Hargrave, I think, first of all, thank you for raising a child that is willing to help a couple of people like us. And second, pretty cool that he trusts us, right?
So we need to get out of here.
He says nothing.
we really need to stop standing around.
Yeah, we need to get out of here. We need to get Dash,
Yes.
and we need to figure out a new safe house.
Y'all
Well,
see
I don't
that
know about most of those things, but let's walk on this way over to the airboat. We
y'all
see what?
see that Alengard is like, after he dropped his glass, he like knelt down to try and pick up the pieces, but his hands are like trembling.
Oh.
Uh,
I'm going to go down next to him and just scoop all of the glass up in my hands and be like,
And while
Ow.
Got it. Can we go now?
Yes,
And-
I think we probably should. And he kind of like inches up to his
Vistar is going to help him up.
Thank you, Vestar. It's right this way, I'm sorry. And he kind of starts to usher you all back through the guild, but heading up a flight of stairs. And
Vistar is going to be holding one of his arms and then rubbing his back with the other hand. It's okay. That was a lot, and it was very surprising. I am very proud of how well you're doing with this.
What do you think Dahlia's going to say after all this time, and we finally actually made a connection to him?
Hopefully she'll be very, very happy. I know it can be hard when you're not there, but this is a good sign. He apparently wants to protect these people.
Yes. Just a bit further. Please follow me. And you all head up the flight of stairs. As y'all are walking down the various hallways, you see people kind of like spring to attention a bit when Mr. Hartgrave is walking past. And as y'all get close to the balcony or the top kind of portion of the guild, you feel that like upper airway breeze kind of hit into all of you as it's relatively windy outside. And you see this very large, massive airship off kind of docked just at the top of the guild house. Much bigger than the Starlight Tavern Guild, if that's any, or a tavern house.
So I do want to clear some stuff up. We're leaving Lilith, who we went there to protect,
So far, yes.
and now we're just watching our own butts because Gerard told us to.
Ganderall, but I'm not going to
Ganderall.
go into specifics.
Sorry.
Uh,
Okay.
Wait, we came here to protect Lilith. We can't just turn tail and run because we think something's good. Hey,
It's after us. It's not after her. That's
who's
what
after?
Gerald-
What's after us?
The Athena.
Who? What's this? What's Athena? Who's Athena?
She's of the family.
I don't care. I've killed plenty of
Not-
people from
apparently,
families.
Anytime anyone has seen or witnessed the family, they don't come back because the family wipes them out.
I don't care. I've never seen my family either. I'm not going to run from this one.
Okay, just they have special powers and abilities. We really
Yeah.
have to get out of here.
I've got special powers and abilities.
Bitch, running into one of these is like instant death.
Let's go. Let's get the whole party. I quite enjoyed all the people at the table. Maybe they should all come with us. We shouldn't leave them all for dead.
The more people there are with us, the easier it is to track us. And also, you don't know them. Do we really care whether or not they die?
Wait, who are you?
That's true, actually. But we came to protect Lilith. This new Athena's after us. She's part of
So
a family.
if Lilith went with us, I think we would be putting her in danger.
But what does Athena want with us?
Boy.
What boy? There's plenty of boys.
No, our boy.
My boy.
Yes.
There's the
Get on the
There's
ship.
connecting piece.
Get on the ship right now. We gotta go pick him up. Oh, poor Dash. I'm gonna hit my ring back. Dashy boy.
Yes, Ditch.
Dashy boy, pack your things. We're gonna pick you up.
Pick me up here.
Yeah, we're gonna pick you up right there. Stay safe.
All right.
How far did we get from the dining room before we decided?
I think we're looking at the
We're
airship.
on
Yeah,
the
y'all
roof
are-
looking at the
Okay,
ship.
we
Yeah.
got there. Okay,
Yeah.
We're on like the helipad. If you were,
great.
Yeah, there's a head.
Walking up the gangplank.
Great. I'm going to turn to Lord Algernon.
great
Just
with
call him
names, and I love
Hargrave.
Alengard Heartgrave.
Hartgrave.
I'll put it in the things. Jesus.
I wrote it down.
We need a note taker. We need a note taker in
I am-
Discord to hit. Who?
I have it
Cam,
written
note
down.
take for us.
But listen, every time I write down a name, I sound it out phonetically. So it's really a
I just put it as a character defect that I can't remember names, so it's
Yeah.
really easy that way.
Miss Sir Hartgrave, are you planning on coming with us on this airship, or are you staying here?
It's his airship.
It's his airship, so I
Yeah,
think
but that
he's got
doesn't mean he has to come on it, unless he's the captain.
They do listen to my orders, I'm afraid.
All right. Well, we probably need to get on it and take off.
Vistara, Vistara. There's a T in there. Vistara, can you?
Please just call me Tara
Tara, can
or
you?
Vez, whatever works.
Tara, can you send? I don't know if Gander is still around, but can you send him to Lilith to warn her that she needs to be on the lookout for any threats?
Just tell her Athena's coming. That's all you got to do.
He's not coming for her.
Well,
Right.
actually, Ganderall is no longer here with us, so we could use a different method. Shall we tell one of these ship hands to?
I think that's
is
a good-
Athena
oh,
still in the dining
yeah.
room? I mean, is Lilith still in the
I
dining room?
hope not.
Is Lilith still in the dining room?
Who are you asking?
You. I mean, the
I mean,
DM.
the last time y'all saw Lilith, she was, sat still at the dining room table.
How far back is it down to the dining room?
Oh my god.
It would be like
It's just-
backtracking all the way to the beginning of a dungeon.
Okay.
Is there nobody
You gotta go.
just
You gotta go.
chilling at this helipad being like,
There
Let's
get on the
are
damn
the
ship.
people
Why are we
attending
talking?
to the ship. Yeah.
Let's get on the ship. Let's go. I'm untying the ropes that have tied it down to the
That's your ship glasses.
Oi, Narissa, I've seen you before. You talked to me in my head plenty of times. Can you just talk to it? Just
There's a range on it.
Also, are we just leaving Nox?
Yeah, fuck
Y'all
her.
are making amazing decisions that I
She's
am
not here to
waiting
argue.
for you to commit to, one way or the other.
Ooh, ruh-roh.
Narissa.
Oh, so Nox didn't go with us. Okay.
Narissa is going to. I don't know. Go to the nearest guard. Is there a guard up here?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, great. She's gonna go to the nearest guard. She's gonna say, "Hi, Can you run down to tell Lilith that she really needs to be on her best watch? Tell her that there are members of the family who are looking for people who. How do I phrase this?
Just say Athena's coming for the boy, and she's on her way here right now.
Great. Yeah, Athena's.
That's all you
coming.
got to say.
Yeah.
chip chop.
Who is Athena, ma'am?
You'll-
Nope.
You don't need to
nope.
worry about it. She'll
Go
know.
quick.
Lilith will know. Please go down and tell her this. Please.
Hot great.
He like holds
get your,
out
get your
a
man down
hand.
there.
Yeah. She'll put a gold in his hand.
Right away, ma'am.
I'll put a ball bearing in there as well.
Great. Yeah.
I feel like Home Alone 2, where he's like, gum? Why?
That's too
And then
Home
he's
Alone
like,
2
no
This is
reference.
thanks,
definitely
I've already
Rob
got
Schneider.
some
We're
shit.
all aware that when this comes to live action movie, this is Rob Schneider right now. It's who we're dealing with.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get on this ship. And I just up onto the airship.
Okay.
And she's already on. Vistar is already on there.
Look at this.
So, did Nox not go with us outside?
No, she's
made her choice. She's part of a guild now.
Yeah.
She's part of the guild. She doesn't.
Pathetic.
Yeah, but she is known to the person who was questioned by Athena.
I don't know her. She chose not to come with us. And
She knows too much.
She chose her side.
She knows too much.
She doesn't know anything more than Guy knew, and obviously
She knows more because she knows where we were.
It's true. We know that Guy was killed, so
No, I think we don't.
no, Guy was.
why?
He was being questioned by Athena.
What? Guy's alive?
Remember, I wasn't there.
Guy is probably dead now.
Just to clarify, where are you all at?
I'm on the ship.
Okay.
We're on the ship.
Okay. So
We're on the ship.
as y'all
Ready
are
to take off
talking,
while we
the
argue this.
ship starts to
Well,
fly away from.
Nox still okay. Everybody, I've solved it. I'm feeling. Look, it's an epiphany. Nox has a ring and is sitting next to Lilith.
No, you
What?
stole Nox's ring, remember?
no,
I did. Oh, by the way,
why did you do that?
Would you like a ring?
Oh, what kind of ring?
Only put it on if you want to be able to hear all of their voices in your head whenever they want.
It's how we communicate with each other.
and she pulls a little kerchief out of her little bag and just go on and put it right there, honey.
Well, if you're going to be in our little bread makers
She hasn't
guild,
chosen yet, but I think it's important. If she's speaking to Geralfadaldar, then I think it makes sense that she be able to speak with us if needed be. So
right?
go
I
ahead and
think
take that.
I'll just
important.
keep this-
If you're going to be in our
She
bread makers
sticks it
guild,
in
you
her
need to
bra.
wear it.
So yeah, go and take that. You can hear us all the time. Mole and I are starting a podcast. You can listen to that. It's every Wednesday at 9.
You know what? I will keep this right here, safekeeping. And anytime I need you, I'll just go on and pop that in, okay?
I will say, Tara, you can turn it off. You can tap it and it turns off, but if
Is that
it's on,
right?
yeah, they're not constantly. You can't hear stream of conscious everything somebody says.
I thought, well,
Can you
right. I
imagine
mean,
if the ring didn't turn off and you went to the bathroom?
I thought it
You
was
have to
always.
press it. You have
I
to
thought it
press
was always receiving, but not always sending.
You're always receiving Ditch because Ditch just always has it on.
Yeah.
But
You're
You have
always
to-
receiving, just not always sending.
I'm always sending for sure, 100%. You hear everything Ditch says, does in his time privacy.
It is,
And while they're discussing this, she's flagging one of the flight staff down. Can I get a glass of wine, please?
yes, ma'am.
Yes. Any of y'all need a
I
glass?
assumed I could turn it off.
I'll take a
I'm gonna,
glass of
I'm
wine.
gonna go to
yeah,
the
of
edge
course.
and like look down to see where we just left and see if there's
Right.
anything happening.
Make a perception check.
Where you going, Mole?
I'm looking to see what's going on down there where we just left.
I'm going to walk over with him confused
19.
and then look down and realize what exactly is happening. And I'm going to go roll. Sorry,
19.
go ahead.
Are you looking at Maul or looking at what he's looking at?
I'm just realizing we're now like hundreds of feet up in the air.
Oh,
It's
nice.
the most terrifying thing in the world. But I rolled a Constitution and it was a natty 20. So Ditch is having the time of his life and not freaking out.
Nice. With that check, Maul, you see the clouds part, and up in the sky's purple. Everyone.
Oh no.
A large, much larger than you've ever seen, great sword comes striking down at the top of where the helipad was just moments prior. And from the hilt of the sword, this being manifests, and this woman is giant, and you see her swing one cleave, and all the guards that were at the top of that guild are just like sliced in half.
Dead. Wow.
Now, Ditch, did you see that?
What?
when we-
Yeah, I'm looking at the thing. I'm looking down, very excited. Now I just saw that.
That now you know why we left.
But what about all the people? What about the Lilith?
Well,
I don't understand.
well, we sent word, so hopefully she got it and was able to get out
I
of there.
watched the man get cut in half right there.
Yeah, well, no, that's a different guy. This guy we sent was long gone.
Was the guy we sent long gone?
Yeah, technically.
Oh my god.
He had just enough time to make it down the stairs before he got cut in half.
No, because we've had enough time to take off and make it hundreds of feet, so he had plenty of time.
Yeah, I just shouted at her. Nice try. I do hate using the B word, but it's Ditch and he is fast. So
Oh, that was close.
I'm just flipping her off as we.
maybe
I'd
we
like
should-
to use this opportunity to say that maybe when a member of your group hears voices in their head saying to get out of somewhere, that you don't question it, and we just get the fuck out, and you don't say, but what about this person? Who cares?
Well,
it's a dog.
well, you know what? Until we found out who he was, we can't just be listening to every Tom, Dick, and Harry voice that comes in our head.
Wait, we listen to all the voices in our heads now?
Did you
I've
listen
got-
to the god who came down and said that we had to protect the boy?
I have had a relationship with Isilde for several years now.
But I haven't. So, did you see me question it? No, I did not, because I was trusting. We're
Well,
going to go
sure.
ahead and just trust that when someone says there's danger, it means there's danger. Will Robinson.
I'm gonna. Ditch is gonna look to Vistar and be like,
Do you agree?
Oh, me?
Yeah, with trust and voices in the head.
Well,
There's danger.
you know, trust is very difficult. You know, I just think, I don't know. I don't want to get into any of the group dynamics here. And, you know, my opinion really is just one opinion, and everyone's opinion, you know, it's just, you know, yeah.
That's a yes. She agreed. with me.
She's
Also,
babbling, so I'll go ahead and agree with you, Nerissa.
Ma'am, your
Um,
wine. And a
Oh,
guy.
thank you. Thank you so
this-
much.
this-
Can you
Wait a
go
minute.
on- Can you go on ahead and bring me another one out already?
I'll
This
bring
one's
the
nice.
bottle, ma'am.
"We made an
clarify-
alcoholic out of you within
Aren't you a
10
peach?
minutes of meeting
She
you."
was already an alcoholic. Did you see the wine glass of wine she got at the dinner party?
That's before anything got uttered.
Point of clarification: did you take
You know-
Nox's ring, or did you steal the ring that was
I
near
have
your
both.
guy's
He
body?
took both.
Both.
He took both.
I'm the ring keeper.
He
Why did you
stole,
take Nox's ring?
He
What?
stole
Because I don't
Nox's
trust her anymore.
ring. Yeah. Like as soon as we entered and found Nox, he like snuck up behind her and took the ring because he didn't
It
trust
took her one day to go from like, "Oh, I'm gonna save the world," to "Screw that, I'm a guild member now."
Yeah.
I didn't trust her. I didn't want her to have all of our.
her.
I thought
Also,
she was.
You thought she was what?
Nerissa, your ring starts pinging.
Pinging?
Yeah, like pulsing on your finger.
It's like a text message alert.
How do you read it?
I don't know. Are you going to do anything to it?
I'm gonna touch it.
Nerissa,
Yes.
it's me, Widget.
Yes, Widget.
Is it true?
Oh. Is he only speaking to Nerissa?
Yeah, it's like a.
Oh no.
The direct line. He's the one who made the rings.
Yeah.
Is what true?
The Grand Maester, is he dead?
It.
That's
Does-
Papa, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It does seem that way. Yes.
Okay.
It seems that Athena paid a visit, and it does not seem like anybody made it out.
There's just like a long, deafening pause.
I really like this kid. I didn't want to do this. Did tell him the bad news?
I gotta be honest, there is way too much of one-sided conversations happening in this group. I'm just gonna say, when I talk, you know who's listening. Who are you talking to, Nerissa?
And I'm gonna take my finger off the ring so you can't hear it. It's Widget. He wanted to check in about his father.
Right, never mind. You can handle this one.
challenge. I'm gonna signal to one of the attendants and be like, point at the glass of wine, and be like,
Yep.
"Are you okay with it?"
What about Guy? Is he all right? I haven't heard any. I'm so sorry. You were the one that it rolled on, so here you are having to explain this all to this poor kid.
Hey, listen, in real life, I am very much the meme of like They're There from 30 Rock, where she's like being pat with the broom. Like that's me with the motions. So this is fun.
A nice glass of wine comes for you. Another bottle appears next to Vestara. Like, this waitstaff knows that y'all just need to keep the drinks flowing. It'll be fine.
No, it seems that Guy was taken by the family and probably is no longer with us.
You need to tell him he needs to hide because Guy knows where Widget was, and I mean, Widget's probably in danger.
Yes, thank you.
Everything that Guy knows, Athena knows.
Yes.
You need to tell him that.
Oh my God, let me
No, seriously, you should tell him now. Okay.
Damn it, Narissa, tell him.
Widget, I would say that now is the time to maybe just clear out, take everything that you can, and disappear. It did not take very long for them to find where we were currently, and we barely made it out before Athena arrived. So there's no certainty that you are safe where you are.
I don't think I'm gonna hide, Narissa. This woman killed my father and has done who knows what to Guy.
Oh, that's right. He liked Guy.
Guy's his like bestie. He's the reason y'all have cool rings and shit. And y'all had pasta. No, I'm not gonna run from her. If there's anything that she needs to say or do, she can do it.
I don't know what he's saying, but
Which is why we should be quiet.
we don't tell him where we're at or where we're going.
Oh, shit. Widget, I understand the need to face the person who has taken people from you, but I can't advise that. She's able to slice multiple people in half without even being present. Like, that's her teleportation style. So,
I saw it.
I know who
you
she
saw
is.
it?
I've read her
I saw it.
history.
Is
There
anything you
are members who have faced her and lived.
So, why don't you hide for now and work with us so that we can face her and hopefully all live?
I'm just going to say this once. It seems very complicated that this is a one-sided conversation.
I think Narissa is the best streamlined version of how this conversation would go.
While he's thinking and considering this, she'll take her finger off the ring and be like, he wants to be this to be a suicide mission. He very much thinks that like he has nothing left and he's gonna let Athena come and find him and kill him. So we're trying
Oh,
to
hell yeah. Let's fuck this bitch up. I'll
Not
get
you.
stab her.
No, not you. Just him. He wants to be like, he doesn't want to leave. He wants her to find him.
Awesome. We know where she'll be at. Let's go. Set up a sting operation.
Yeah.
Maybe
You saw
she
what
knows-
she just did, right?
Can you slice multiple people in half without?
I'll
even
stab the
being-
Baron 3 times, and he didn't kill me. I'm not
And
fucking
he didn't-
worried
and he
about
didn't
some
die either.
Stupid,
He didn't
stupid
die.
person with a sword.
And he didn't even like really get hurt.
Yeah, but that was one me. Now we have you.
No. I'm vetoing this one, Ditch. I'm sorry.
You want to run?
No, I don't want
hold
to
on.
run.
Hold-
I
Hey,
want to...
look, if something happens,
That's
Ditch.
all we've been fucking doing is running.
yes, if
All right?
something happens to us, we won't be able to protect Dash.
We're not protecting him. We're hiding him. This isn't how you protect. At some point in this whole charade, we're gonna have to stand our ground.
Yeah, maybe
It's
when
our
we're
decision.
not level 3.
It's our decision when we stand our ground. We don't get stronger by running from things. We get stronger by standing up to them.
Well,
Just
we
like
get
the people
stronger
that
by
tried to keep me
surviving.
down. Just like everything. All the people that tried to
Well,
keep me down. You know
we
where they
won't-
are now? They're in the fucking ground.
Well,
Or
we won't
they
survive
know how
this.
strong I am.
We won't survive this if we take her on now. We will not survive this.
I don't want my boy to think that I'm letting him down.
I don't think
I
you will.
think this is letting him down.
Yeah, how?
Ping him
We're
in
running.
But the star is going to pull out a little satchel of popcorn from her bag.
I don't think we veto this. That
No.
little widget guy has been an absolute necessity to this group. Look at these cool rings. I've got 2 of them. I'm collecting them.
Ditch.
You got
Ditch.
3 actually.
I'm trying to convince him to run for now
too.
so that he can help us, so that when we're ready to take her
Oi,
on. we can
Oi,
take her.
widget. Oh,
Yes, Ditch.
it's the. Hey, you know my name. That's great. Narissa says you're standing up to this thing.
Yes.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
You're gonna die.
You won't survive, Widget.
It's not about surviving.
You know, if you run now, and when we
No.
all get stronger,
Don't
we can
touch
stand up to her.
it. That's the point Narissa's making.
The
is-
wardens didn't run. They stood their ground.
And they died.
No,
Wait,
that's not
Wait.
what history says. I'm reading all of the history right now. There are wardens that helped Dash 19 years ago.
Now, crazy. Dash is like 19 years old. We have him. He's our friend.
Yes.
He's my boy.
Hmm.
See, oh wait, you're saying there's more people that helped them before?
Yes, they're part of the Republic.
but they're not here, and we aren't wardens. We're not at that. We don't have those capabilities that those wardens had. They probably were able to fly and do all kinds of stuff.
I'm gonna put my hand on Brent. Sorry, Mal's hand as he's like doing the thing, and I'll be like,
Yeah, we're not them now, but we could be them.
Right,
But we can't do it alone, kid.
right. But we can't be them today. I want us to become that, but we can't do it today. We're not. If we face Athena today, we won't survive. And
Well, no, I'm
Widget-
pretty sure I could fucking kill her. But
Widget-
Narissa says we can't go stab the big thing.
Widget, you were talking about wardens, but you're not a warden, are you? Do you know what they were capable of? I mean, why do you think that you can stand up and survive today?
That's a good question.
Look, kid, revenge does one thing. And it's not what you want right now. It's not a means to the end. Come with us.
You all have this wrong. I don't plan on dying or sacrificing myself to Athena. I will find her weakness and I will exploit it. I am smarter than her. I have shown capabilities to be smarter than most people that I know.
I'm gonna look to the rest.
And don't do it alone.
You will all get the information as long as you have those rings.
All right. Just don't go in there without us.
No promises, Stitch.
I'd be so fucking pissed if this guy goes in and I don't get a killer. I want a killer too. It's bullshit. He has to have all the fun.
Well, hey, I'm not talking through the ring. Y'all think we can get him and kidnapping and bring him with us?
The first time we tried to kidnap somebody, I stabbed him and he bled fire, and then we had to talk to a god. I'm not ready to talk to another god.
I think that he's going to do what he wants to do, but I do feel that it would be wiser to keep him alive. However, at the same time, I'm not sure being on this airship is the best choice either, seeing as we took off from the place and airships are very obvious in
She didn't
sky.
know. Yeah, but she didn't see us take off or know that we took off from there.
I did shout at her and I did flip her off.
Well,
I don't think she heard
that, and it's pretty like Heartgrave left. Heartgrave has an airship. He's missing.
She doesn't know that.
We're missing. She can
She
go
just
down.
arrived and killed everyone. She didn't speak to a soul.
She killed everyone upstairs.
Well,
Look,
no one else saw us leave.
I'll stand by
Anyone
my
that saw us leave with Heartgrave is dead.
But two, like it wouldn't take much to like extrapolate. Like we went down the same corridor. Nobody saw us leave.
They're all dead.
Ship is missing. They're not all dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
Down where Lilith was?
I'm sure whoever.
If she kept what's this guy alive, she probably kept Nox and Lilith alive.
Well, hopefully, Nox and Lilith got out of there.
We shouldn't have ran.
You all can continue to talk, but it's usually better to steer these things when I have a location to take us.
I'm gonna give him the location. I just don't know off the top of my the location of the.
Oh, we're in the theater district where.
It's above the orchestra. We've already established that this is basically the woman from Home Alone, but
Nanari?
Did Guy ever go there? Did Guy ever go
Nanari. No.
there? Okay.
So
All right.
I'll give him like.
Hey,
knew
you know,
about it, though.
oi, Hargrave, you know the theater district.
Don't tell him exactly where.
Yes.
I need to for him to get. Do you know how directions work? I know I'm not that
Here's
smart.
the issue. Here's the issue. Once we leave, he's gonna know where he dropped us off, and if she catches up with him,
You think we're putting him in danger?
yeah.
Right now, this ship is the only way to stay safe. If we stop running for 1 second, like you guys want to do, again, I'm in the stabbing route, then they'll find us. I like that. I'm fine with that. But hey, Narissa's no, I'm sorry.
Could we just maybe give them an address like a right kitty corner or something? Not to get into the argument or anything like that, but is that a possibility?
Yeah, it's smart. At least that way we don't put Nanari in any type of danger.
Right. So maybe a couple of blocks away.
Just go to the theater district.
Yeah. How about in the in that plaza where we saw Seal Day?
Was that the theater district?
No, that's Black Market District.
Oh, never mind.
That's just down.
Hmm.
Head to the theater
I'll
district.
just head us towards the theater district, and you can all figure out where we need to go next.
All right.
Immediately, Vestar is like just digging through this little bag of hers. Like out comes like a piece of clothing and then another one, and
haven't been to theater district in so long. I cannot wait.
As
Oh,
as she says that and goes back to digging through, Ditch is also now digging through clothing and taking looks at it and be like, oh, look, oh, this is pretty.
Vestara, make a perception check.
I'm holding stuff
Okay.
up. I'm holding stuff up at her, like the way you'd like see if it fits and how it looks with the current design.
Okay. Well, just 1 second. Got to see what my adding things are. What do I add? Here we go. Okay, perception. You say?
Mhm.
Okay, that's a total of 4
Altogether?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're digging through all of your clothes to try and pick out an outfit, you don't notice right away. And you notice Ditch, like, looking at the clothes that you have.
It's for her. I'm not wanting it for me. I'm
Yeah.
holding it up and seeing what matches for her and like what I.
Oh,
I
like
think
you're
she
being
would wear.
okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not stealing. It's me being like,
Oh my god, this matches these shoes.
and all of those suggestions are terrible because they're wild.
As Ditch is getting bad fashion advice,
Or great fashion advice. I don't know.
off at the edges of the airship, you see a flurry of new spirit energy, and there's different figures and everything kind of fading in and out, and you catch one right before it too fades, and you just see a man hold out his hand, and in it is a ball bearing and a gold piece.
Now,
Oh,
is it a ghost ball bearing or is it the actual ball?
It's a ghost ball bearing. And on that, we're gonna end it for today as our heroes head to the theater district.
We are all dead. Holy doodles.
Oh.
I like how we're like, let's go protect Lilith. Immediately, let's fucking run.
Yeah, she's dead. I mean, she's not dead, but dead.
Great
man.
episode to jump in on, Sheree. Welcome to the party.
Oh, I love that scene too because it's definitely Ditch still digging through the bag, be like, this is what you should wear, and then her slowly looking over and walking towards the bow to see the thing, and in the background, like just a face of terror and awe is in the background. Like everybody doesn't really know what's happening.
Yeah. I, on the other hand, yeah, I'll have a little talking to with him when we come back.
Irony of the Nordic geek posting, I kill nobody in my game. We just killed a whole house
y'all
full of
just
people.
killed a whole
We
guild
didn't
house.
kill
Well, I mean, y'all
no
didn't
one.
kill it.
Accident.
But yes, there will be no more Dusk this month, but we will be back next month, right on schedule, and we'll pick up the story from there. But hopefully, you all will be back here to be along for the ride. It's gonna be a bumpy one.
Yikes.
Gonna be a bumpy ride.
As we get ready to raid, look forward to some interesting new things with dungeon mechanics. I don't want to go into too much detail right now because it's all like hush, hush.
I'm excited.
But there is much excite out there. Yes.
There's gonna be lots of stuff.
But yeah, today was a lot of heartstrings were pulled and tugged and yanked.
Ditch is so mad we ran.
It's so
But-
good. It's so good. Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye everyone. We will see you all next
Bye.
This is
time.
my wave? No, I don't know.
Bye.